Today we'll study about ionization potential, but in this topic we'll study how this particular ionization potential varies in periods as well as in groups. So we'll first of all see the period, and in this I have written a period in which all the elements have been there, and we know it's coming in the all these elements are coming in the second period. And over here I have written the electronic configuration. By this you can easily tell about the number of shells, and I have given or I have written these values of ionization potential. These are the calculated values, and please see this particular values. Like by looking this value, you can say that this particular element has less ionization potential, right? And over here it is more. Why? Because this is a noble gas. So as we move across the period from left to right, we see that ionization potential is increasing, right? So every time it's been increased. Now why this is happening, why it is increasing? So we have already discussed the two factors, that is atomic radius or atomic size or atomic radii and the nuclear charge. We'll discuss one by one, and we'll see how these factors are helpful to explain this particular factor, right? So what is happening, this atomic radii, you know that atomic radius decreases, the ionization potential increases. Now why this is happening? So I have made two structures for atoms, and by looking the structures of the atoms, you can see this particular atom has a bigger atomic size comparison to A. Why? Because it has more number of shells, so atomic size is more, right? Over here if you see this side, over here the number of shells are less, so atomic size is less. Now if you want to remove these electrons from the outermost orbit, what you have to do, you have to supply certain ionization energy. Now over here the distance is more, so the nucleus that is been always attracting these electrons towards itself is less, right? So the nuclear pull is less, and you can supply a very less amount of ionization energy, and these electrons can move out very easily, right? But in this case, this particular electrons are very close to nucleus, and this nucleus is exerting more attractions on or attraction towards these electrons, and they are very close to the nucleus. So when you want to remove this particular electron from its outermost orbit, you have to supply large amount of ionization energy. So that's why over here we have less ionization energy, and over here you have more ionization energy. Now we'll discuss the second factor also, that is the nuclear charge. Now the nuclear charge, if you see that nuclear charge increases, the ionization potential increases. Now every time, I think in the previous so in the previous periodic property, you have also seen that the nuclear charge was increasing. The whatever the factor was there, it was very important for that thing. So in periods and groups, every time the nuclear charge is always increases, right? Because the number of protons are increasing, every time you are seeing that the atomic size has been increasing too, because you know it that your modern periodic table was based on the or arranged according to the increasing order of atomic number, right? So you are, every time you are having the atomic numbers are increasing, you can see over here every time your atomic numbers are increasing, the number of protons are increasing, and the positive charge on the nucleus is also increasing, right? So more the positive charge, more will be the attraction by the, you can say, the nucleus on the electrons that are present in the outermost orbit. Now what is there, so wherever you have the more attractions or the nuclear pull exerted by the nucleus on the electrons that are present in the outermost orbit, then if you want to remove the electron in that particular case, you have to supply large amount of energy. That's why your ionization potential is more. Once again I am telling that more the nuclear charge is there, you need large amount of energy to remove the electrons from its outermost orbit, right? So more energy is being required, so that energy is what ionization potential. So that point your ionization potential will be more. Now you are getting the answer. Just see over here that in case of atomic size or atomic radius, your ionization potential is increasing. Similarly in nuclear charge, it is also increased. So both the cases you are getting increase. So when you move from when you move in a period from left to right, the ionization potential always increases. So overall, what will be the answer in case of period? You are getting increase. Now over here you have to keep it in mind, in periods you have got the answer, that is ionization potential is increasing. If I ask you, if instead of giving this particular element lithium, I put an alphabet A, over here I put D, then and I have given you these values, or I'm just writing the atomic numbers in alpha. I'm giving you different alphabets and writing the atomic numbers. So you can, or you can tell me, hey ma'am, this particular element has less ionization potential comparison to this, right? So you have the an answer, because all the elements will be have I have arranged in the periods. Now we'll see the trends of this ionization potential in your groups, and I have written this group, and I have written all the elements of a particular group, and its atomic number also, and I have written over here these are the electronic configuration. So you can see why they are present in the same groups, because they are having one valence electron in their outermost orbit, so it is present in first A group, right? And I have also written these are the ionization potentials values, these are the calculated values, and this has been there. Now again I am telling you, there is not necessary they will give you these values, it's not there, right? So they will give you, if suppose these values are given to you can easily look the values, and you can say, and you can tell, ma'am, this particular this thing have more ionization potential comparison to this side. Why this is happening? Because just see again, over here also you have to focus on the two factors. Now I have written both the factors, atomic size is there, nuclear charge is there. So once again we are just discussing, when atomic size increases, ionization potential is your decreases, and nuclear charge increases, the ionization potential should increase, or it will increase, right? So we will focus on the first one, that is the atomic size. Now again I am giving you these two examples. You see these two examples, and again focus on these two values. Now why these values have come? Just see the atomic size. By electronic configuration you can analyze its atomic size by this and this. Now over here the number of shells are more, that's why, sorry, number of shells are less, and over here the number of shells are more. So this way the atomic size is more. Why it is been so much big? If it is have a big atomic size, definitely its ionization potential will be decreased. You should know that the distance, you know it very well, when you are talking about an atom and you are just writing its electronic, or you are making its electronic configuration, then you draw this particular diagram, then you always see this is the distance from the center of the nucleus to the outermost orbit, and this distance is known as atomic size. More the number of shells, more will be the atomic size. So over here, when you want to remove the electron, if an electron is present over here and you want to remove it from here, you need, if the distance is more, then you need less amount of energy. So that's why over here you need, the distance is big, so you need less amount of energy to remove this electron. But over here we have only two shells, so we need less amount of more amount of energy, and that energy is your ionization potential. So I think these 2 points are clear, why it is less, ionization potential less, and why it is more. Now if we focus on the second factor, the nuclear charge, you know it, that nuclear charge increases means the positive charge of the nucleus is increasing, so your ionization potential is also increasing. You need large amount of energy to remove the electrons that are present in the outermost orbit. So in that case your ionization potential increase. Now please focus on these two answers. Like when you talk about in terms of atomic size, your ionization potential decreases, but when you talk about nuclear charge, then in that particular case your ionization potential increases. So over here there is a decrease, over here it is increase. You are getting two answers, one is decrease and other is increase. Now if you go back in your period case, you have already detected the value that ionization potential in periods, it always increase. You have got this answer, increase you have got, but in, I have already mentioned you cannot give the same answers or same statements. Always remember this note, that don't give the same answers in group also as well as in period. They are just different from each other, because their pattern of writing things or understanding the concepts is also different. So you are getting a different answer over here. Now why you are getting, I have written, when you move down a group, then your ionization potential decrease. Why this decrease have been come? Because in periods you have got an increase, but in groups you are getting decrease, because over here this atomic size dominates over nuclear charge, right? So atomic charge dominates over nuclear charge. Whatever the answer you are getting in terms of atomic size for your ionization potential, that will be your answer when you move in a group. Now you have to keep it in mind that there are, maybe possible you will see different books or different videos, you will see there are very different way of explaining these periodic properties in your groups and period. But in our course we have these two factors. When you go for a higher grade in 11th and in other further other classes, then the concept are much more wider. So please don't get confused and take some other points also. You have to, in your course, you have to focus these factors only, don't go beyond that, right? So this is the way. Now what is the point, that over here you have discussed this the ionization potential. Learn its definition, learn its factors, learn why how it is varying in your periods and group. Even you can learn in terms of elements in tables form. So it's very important, and every year the questions comes from these topics, right? So it is a very important concept or important topic, because if you are capable of understanding ionization potential, the next topics whatever I will explain you, then you can easily understand that topic, because all the other ones are interrelated with this particular topic. So you have understand that this particular point or this particular periodic property is being applicable more on metals, but you have seen in non-metals also, and you have seen in noble gases also, but it is a very different way of explaining things.